Yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Cole Connor here, and guess what? It's that time. Q1 is over, and it has been a crazy past couple months. A lot has changed. You see me rocking the new shorter hairdo. For the first time, maybe ever, I had a huge January. I made over $10,000. Let's get into it. My name is Cole Connor, and I was put here to do three things: create, inspire, love. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. All right, so if you don't know, I'm looking at the iPad down here sometimes when I'm talking. I'm an artist and entrepreneur. You saw that in the intro. How do I go to, I do income reports. I call it Road to a Millionaire. I've been doing it for almost 2.5 years, pretty much since I moved back to LA. In 2022, I had a yearly total of $61,357. That's all being a creative entrepreneur. Then in 2023, I had a total income of $78,421. This is before expenses. Obviously, this is like it all goes out the window, let's just say. But last year I did much better. And just to give a quick comparison, last Q1 of 2023, I made $3,200 in January, $8,200 in February, and $7,200 in March. So January was pretty slow. Now let's go into Q1 of 2024. Guys, it was so stressful in December. I always do this to myself, and I'm hoping this is the year where I grow the fuck up and I don't do this anymore. But I did not prepare for December, and I was just really stressed, and it was way slower than I thought. And it just was unfortunate. It was a very stressful situation. I talked about it a little bit, I think, in the last video, which you can check out here. Then the new year started, and things just freaking changed so fast. In January, I went from literally in December having absolutely no money. Then in January, I made $10,600 just in January. That's what I love about entrepreneurship. You never know what's going to happen. Anything could change dramatically, and yes, that's very stressful to have to deal with that, but the fact that the possibilities are endless and you can always be surprised by how much you make or have huge clients come in. I had a huge, about $4,000 to $5,000 client, and that was just, it changed the game that month, and it helped me to really catch up because I was really far behind, and then it helped me to kind of get a jump start on the year. Then in February, I made $5,682. This is like the this is like the high end of what I need to survive. So, like I think I could actually, be fine with around $4,500, $5,000. $6,000 is where I can be comfortable, and then $8,000 is my goal to be able to start saving money. Also, I have a little tickle in my throat. I have like I'm getting sick, pretty sure. Or I'm already like partly sick. So if you hear that, that's what's going on. So I have to kind of slow down probably. Anyways, $8,000 is going to allow me to continue to pay off the rest of my debt and save money. So that was February. And then in March, total was $8,562. So average together, I thought I did the math already, but I didn't. Average together, Q1, this is what I wanted. Total average $8,200 per month for Q1. It's been amazing. Now, unfortunately, I've been insanely busy, especially in, I guess, all of it. But it feels more like the end of February, March. I just was so busy that I haven't been able to make as many videos as I wanted. But I'm still seeing growth on YouTube, which is amazing, but I have a lot of videos in the hole. Now let's go to here. Now, what's amazing about these numbers is that I've been starting to make a lot more money with my own personal real estate business, my production company, and my online income. So for January, the total was $10,619, but I made $361 from selling my digital presets online. I made $246 that came in from doing Uber Eats in December and DoorDash, which I have a video coming about soon. Then my Apollo's Bow, my production company, brought in $3,800, and Bow LA, my real estate business, brought in $1,980. Everything else was working with other real estate companies freelancing. So same with February, 236 on Etsy, 2,400 with Bow LA. YouTube paid me 122, and in April I already got a payment close to 200 coming. So YouTube payment starting to pick up. I also sold my course for $47 in March, $440 on Etsy, $5,400 on Bow LA, and then $47 on my course. So it's one of my main goals, which I think I've been talking about over the course of the year, maybe the last year or so. I'm trying to make more money passively, more money online, so that way I think so I can travel. I'm so back and forth about what I want to do, where I want to go. I just know I love to create and love to make things. But my goal is to where I don't have to be stuck in one place, so I can travel, because I would like some of my content to involve traveling to different places and doing different things. But yeah, and you can't do it without money. You need money to run the YouTube channel. You need money to execute the ideas, execute the vision. Even like with my music, execute that creatively. It takes money, and I don't want to have to stay in one place to make the money. But LA is a good place to be, which is the whole reason why I came here. So that is what it is. Acting wise, let's talk about some of this stuff. Catch you up. I have been getting a lot of big auditions, especially in January. I had one callback, which was exciting, but nothing's panned out. I'm a little frustrated with acting right now, so I'm changing my look a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit shorter hair, and I'm gonna keep up to date with it. I think with I'm gonna go all over the place, but with my longer hair, it sticks me in one box, and then also I feel like I don't take care of it properly, and it makes me I don't feel as confident as when it's short and a little bit more styled. When I have my hat off, I just feel like it looks better. Also, getting more fit, that's been a process, but it's happening. And so that's been one of my main goals as I've kind of made more money and I'm seeing the direction I want to go, is I want to rebrand in a sense. So I want to continue teaching people, but also learning more about fashion. I'm learning more about eating and about healthy lifestyle. I kind of toyed with talking about dating and love and stuff last year, and that did well. So I'm going to be continuing experimenting with some different types of content. What type of content do you like from me? Keep telling me. Is it just teaching? Is there other things? I dropped my song, I'm Not Fine. The feedback has been fabulous. My next one is coming out very soon. I'm actually the cover. Jameson's working on the cover right now, and Jose is working on the master. So that's happening. I'm continuing to make music, which is great. I think right now, the past couple of months have been so eye-opening in the sense of, like, I had a birthday party. I feel like this was the beginning of it. I was so broke that I made a bunch of money in January. But then January happened. I had this birthday party. It was my 31st birthday party, and it was honestly such a beautiful thing. I felt very loved, and coming to LA and not knowing anyone except for my girlfriend at the time, it was lonely. Like, it was very lonely. And I had met people, but nothing really clicked too much. Or it really just, I didn't put a lot of effort into it. Because maybe sometimes when I'm in a relationship, I think I lean on the other person too much. And that's something I'm trying to also work through. But this birthday party, it was just all these people that I had met in the past year or so who wanted to celebrate me. Like, I wasn't even going to say anything, but they were like, you have to have a party. And then I just invited some people, and they were all like, I'll be there. And it was just such a nice, sweet thing. But I just feel like since that party, it was just like a roller coaster of, I was hanging out with friends and trying to experience life and going on dates and learning a lot, learning a lot about if I'm ready or not ready for dating, and it's been obvious that I'm not ready to date seriously. So I'm gonna take a step back again. I know I said I wasn't. I said I was gonna wait a year, but then I started to feel just comfortable and better, and I was like, maybe I am ready, but I'm just not. So I'm just gonna keep focusing on myself. I'm gonna get my business right. It's taken a lot of mental fortitude to like work through the fact that I'm not ready and that I have to accept that and just accept that I want to grow my business. I want to be selfish with my time. I want to keep creating. I want to keep making art. And Kenai, get down off. No. He was trying to jump on the counter. But even like speaking of that, like Kenai, like he's good, but there's a lot of things that he needs to work on. And so part of that is just me as a parent needing to take more time, as a parent, as a pet parent, to take more time with him. But there's just things that I need money to help with. Like, for example, I've tried to fucking train him. I can't train him properly. He's way better, and he's probably better than most dogs. But there are things that I need him to be better at. So I need to take him to a trainer soon. I need to do this. We need to, like, I need, like, for it needs to happen. I need someone to help me get him right. He, just in case, just in case like this happens to you or whatever, or you have a dog or you have a helpful advice. He's a sweetheart. He's the sweetest dog. But when he meets new people, he growls and he barks for at least 5 minutes, maybe less sometimes, but usually at least 5 minutes. And it's just uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes the guests uncomfortable, especially if they're afraid of dogs. If they're not afraid of dogs, it's usually even better. But he's so sweet, and he never has attacked anyone or done anything. But that, I don't like that. But then when we see people in public, he's just kind of, he doesn't get bothered as much by walking past people, but it's dogs. He's so excited. He loves dogs and he loves to play with them. But he'll like growl when we're passing them, and then it just makes things uncomfortable. And I want to be able to take him places and coffee shops and him not be like that. So I need to train him properly, and I can't do it. I accept it. I thought I could. There's a lot of different things. I can't do it. Anyways, so that's just like an example, and I've had a lot of people tell me, I have mixed feelings about going to therapy. I know therapy would be good for me. I also think I do a decent job thinking through a lot of things on my own, but as I hopefully continue to maintain a certain amount of money that I'm making, I don't know what the number is where I feel comfortable paying for therapy, but I do think it's important. So even if I do the cheaper, BetterHelp version or whatever, I think that I should do that and kind of start that journey. I really want to film it and do all the stuff with it. I don't know if I'll be in the place to be able to do that by the time I start, but either way, I think it's important just to kind of talk through and see if they have any more insight about why I am the way I am or how I can maneuver life better. There's all types of things therapy can help with. So these are things, I'm kind of talking about why I need to be single, but also I'm kind of talking about where I want my life to go. My goals are pretty much the same. If I talked about them before, if I didn't, I'm slowly getting out of the credit card debt I got in when I moved here, pretty much. I've been paying off all the things I need to steadily pay off, so I'm pretty close. But my goal by the end of the year is to have my credit score go up pretty much. I want to have a savings. I want to be getting back into like the stock market and things that I really enjoy doing, but I haven't been able to because I've been focused on surviving. I want my business to continue to grow where I don't have to worry about maintaining an $8,000 to $10,000 a month thing. Or 8,000, where I don't have to worry about maintaining $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Right now, I just can't get out of my head that I would love to travel in a van with me and Kenai, or just travel in general. I think everyone feels it. I keep seeing on TikTok where it's like everyone wants to get a farm or travel or do this or do that. But I can't help but feel like this time of my life, it's important to do it. Like when I was younger, I wasn't. It could have been good too, but it just feels like I don't know how many more times this is going to happen. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just focus on my career, see what happens, and not worry about the traveling. The traveling will come. I don't know, but I do feel like the only things I can control right now is spending more time creating stuff, spending more time building my business, because I can't do any of the things I want to do if I don't have the money. Unless one day I just want to drop everything and just start traveling and see how it goes, which, knowing me, it could happen. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to get by day. So many things happening, but this is Q1. I hope this was helpful in some way. I'm excited. I've been trying to make videos to be helpful. The next types of content, I'm trying all different types of things. So please stay subscribed, spread the word. I've got music coming. I've got new teaching videos. More consistency coming in Q2. I can promise that. And yeah, let's keep making money, doing good. Wish the best for you. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.
It's bringing me to life like I'm evanescence. I don't run the race, I'm forever present. I don't get a